Hey guys, how are you? It's me, Rebecca from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I hope you guys are having a great, what is this? Is this Friday yet? No, it's Thursday. Is anyone else like that? You like get your days of the week mixed up? I do all the time. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me today. Let's see who we have on. We've got Miss Ponte 69, Cameron Rivera, Justin Olinger, or Justina Olinger. Ione 39, that's Trizia. Hey, Trizia, are you awake? Trizia lives in Australia. We talk very frequently. She's done a couple of the 1 hour consultations and she's actually become a friend of mine. And then Awesome Skyline Alley from Trinidad, Tobago. How fun. Hello. Kiani Van Ext and Lolita Valian. Guys, I'm sorry. I know I massacre your names a lot of times and I don't mean to, but some of the names are harder for me to read or understand. Matthias Mittorali Ori. Okay, whoa, now it's going fast. Okay, let's see. Terry Var, Carol. Hey, Carol, I'm glad you made it. June Paris, Joanne Howell, Diane Avalos, Carolyn D. Giola, DiGioia. I'm sorry, Carolyn. Joanne Howell. Maybe I should just do first names. Here's someone, Trina from Bulgaria. That's so fun. Kat Johnson, Duke J, Mon Dan from Huntsville, Alabama. Ray Vera, hello. Tracy Hatfield, hey girl, how you doing? Tracy's one of my friends whose home I'm supposed to be filming and bringing to you, like I did Steve's house and Jason's house and Leslie's house. Well, Tracy is the fourth one, but Tracy had a water leak that just happened in her house and all of her floors are torn up. So we're going to have to wait for that one. So hold on live for that, girls. It's going to be good. So hello, Tracy. Trina from Bulgaria. Did I already read that? Yeah, I did. Okay. Elise from, doesn't say where, Elise Lemus. Linda M. A.W. Halloween. Interesting name. Okay. Angela from Houston. Deb is looking forward to my Christmas. Thank you. Dion Jones. D.S. Cox. Hey there. Susan France from Virginia. D.S. Cox is from Texas. Gail. And then Jesse Pix, Ruby Hudson, Mama Hyperman. Tracy Hatfield is sitting here in an empty house. I'm sure you are, hon. I'm so sorry. Shirley Oldham, M.W. Mary, Karen Ford, Sonia Early, and then Charlotte Hale, or Starlet. There you go, Starlet. That's interesting, from California. Jennifer Malmo from Bozeman, Montana, I'm thinking that is. Michelle Torres, good to see you, girl. Ragn, Ragenheld, okay, from Norway. See, that's why I can't say it. It's from a different country. It's like going to IKEA for us. We can't pronounce most of the words. Bridget Casero, Smooth Following. Oh, that's a long name. Smooth Following QAL Round the World. Oh, okay. That's cute. I think I kind of get where you're doing it. It's from Maryland. Tosh Pickups. I don't know how to say that. Sorry. Okay. Takashi. Takashia. It's Japanese. Ha! Thank you. Thank you for putting that in there. You understand me. Okay. Carla from Nashville. Hey, I'm going to be heading out to Nashville on Tuesday. I'll be telling you guys about that in a second. So Carla, wish me luck. Maybe I'll see you as I fly over your home. Sharon Olson. Hey, Sharon, good to see you. Oh my goodness. Okay, I just lost the whole thing. It's a long. Okay. I hope this isn't boring to you guys, but I think it's kind of fun to hear your name read out because you've taken the time to get here and be here. And we have 371 people already watching. Internista TV, don't know what that means, but hello from Virginians. Virginians, okay. Paula Nichols from Florida, Barbara Haley from Oak Park, Michigan, Dion Jones, Rebecca Lung from Hong Kong. Yay. Wow, Hong Kong. That's so cool. I hope I get to go there someday. Melu Boccato, Bocato from Brazil. Ada Gonzalez. Yes. Hey, Ada. Good to see you. Elizabeth Roldan from Michigan. Debbie Montford from Butler, Georgia. Andrew Haynes from Ireland. Hey, top of the morning to you. Love to hear that. Jenny Samuelson from Sweden. Jason Lux from Tulsa. Hey, Jason. You guys, that's our Jason, whose home I toured, and so many of you loved him. Say hello to Jason. Helen Gallagher, Janice McGlon from Pennsylvania, Adeline Penner from Paraguay. Wow. Christine Campbell from British Columbia, Canada. Cece from Fort Worth. That's Connie. Minding God's Business. Oh, that's a cute name. Minding God's Business. Wow. When people say, mind your own business, you're minding God's business. Good for you. Lisa Hinesis, why are you reading all the names? It's a good question, but I just feel like people love it when they hear their own name. So, okay, so here's the thing. Lisa wants to know why I'm reading your names off. So should I stop? Because if I do, then you guys will stop leaving these comments, and I love to hear from you. So, okay, I'm going to stop for now, but I am going to tell you, because I know this is one of the reasons you guys came here. You wanted to know when you saw the title of today's live, am I moving to Nashville? No, I'm not. I'm staying here in Tulsa, but I am going to Nashville because my daughter, Shara, and many of you follow her as well on YouTube, she's having her baby tomorrow. And her baby is a girl. It's the first girl. They have two boys. Sawyer and Brody, and I'm going to be going to Nashville to take care of the boys. For the most part, I'll be hanging out with the boys. We'll be going to the parks and going to the pool and just having a good old time. And I love hanging out with my grandsons. They are so sweet and so adorable. And I don't know about you guys, but they're like 2 and 4. Just their ages are so fun because they can talk now. So they say the darndest things, right? It's hilarious, and I love it. So I'm going to be with them for about 5 days, and I'll get to go and visit Shara's church, which I have not been to yet. She has a church she loves. And, of course, get to meet the new baby, Jenny. So this will be their first girl, and I'm super excited. Can I tell you? I love to buy gifts for my grandchildren and buying gifts for a little girl. So it's funny because I had 2 boys first and then I had a girl. So Shara's following in the same footsteps, I guess, in the order that she's having her children, although I think she's probably going to go on and have more. She loves kids, and that's like her whole world. So I think she'll be bringing even more into this world. Anyway, we're super excited about Jenny arriving, and it'll be actually my first time to go to Nashville since they moved. When they moved, we disbanded Ken Woven. A lot of you guys know that. And I needed to stay here and basically start all over again because I was now back on my own again. So it's been a couple of years, or a year and a half, I guess, since they left. And all is good. All is working out well. And I want to thank a lot of you for, hey, Christy from Hawaii, that's an easy one. Pauline says, wonderful. Gail Tucker says, our Queen Rebecca, hello from Georgia. Mom Clark and Carla Mazura Leonard. Congrats, Glamma. Oh, that's a cute name. Instead of grandma, Glamma. That's a cute one. I think that's really cute. I'll have to use that. Yes, the Kazis are asking, they're wondering if I was going to go to help out with the baby, and I am. So that's going to be really fun. I don't know if I'll be doing any cooking. So pray for us, all of us, in case I do, and they have to eat it. But I can always call out, right? This is Olga from the Ukraine. Hey there, girl. Good to see you. So let's see. Make sure to check out Blake Shelton's Old Red Bar restaurant there in Nashville. It's a great, fun place. I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to actually visit any things while I'm there, because I'm there for a purpose and a reason, but I'm going to get to see Shara's new house. How many of you follow Shara? And if you do, have you seen one of her most recent videos where she walked you through? And from what I understand from Instagram, she's had a bunch of her friends from Bible studies and church that have come and helped her unpack. So considering they've been in the house literally less than a week, they've gotten a lot done. So that's exciting. I'll be staying in a hotel for the first few days, and then I'll go and stay with them for the last 2. So it's going to be a really good time. I'm looking forward to it. I wanted to tell you guys about, I like to do a live, not every single month, but definitely when it's necessary, because I'm going to be out of town and I won't be able to film anything that week. And so this next week, I will be out of town on Thursday. I'll be in Nashville and I won't be able to do my normal thing. So I decided to do a live this week, and I love to connect with you guys. So if you have any questions for me, please let me know. Jim says, it looks amazing already. He must be talking about Shara's house. What is her YouTube channel? It's her name, Shara Stevens. And yes, Terry says she has a beautiful new home. We're glad you weren't fighting. Best wishes. Don't know what that means, DS Cox, but families do fight, so I get it. No, we're not fighting. I've just been super busy, kind of doing my thing and, trying to make a living. I'm on my own and I don't have my design practice anymore. So my YouTube channel and the design sessions and my 1-hour consultations is how I make a living. And I will continue to do that for at least another 5 years. Just in case you're wondering if this old girl is about ready to retire, I am not. Okay. Are you buying a new house? Says Ada. Oh, what an interesting question. I alluded to it. I think my son, Scott, and his fiance, Rick, were here last week. It was Scott's birthday. And if you follow me on Facebook, so if you want to know what's kind of going on in my life in real time, not what's posted on YouTube, but what goes on in real time, that's where I show all the stuff I'm doing around my house to always constantly update. And I had mentioned I took the boys out to take a look at this house. Okay, let me tell you about this house. So here's the thing. How many of you love this house that I'm in currently? Okay, I think a lot of you do. And I've been here for over 4 years now. Can you believe it? It's been over 4 years. Time flies, honestly. It's incredible. And so being in this house has been great. But there's one thing about it that's not great. And that is the primary bedroom is not on this first floor. I have to go up steps, up all these stairs to get to my bedroom, and I have to go all downstairs to the basement to go to the laundry room. So it's not perfect for someone like me who is, I know, we're all getting older every year, right? Some of us faster than others, it feels like, myself included. So I know that even though I'm in great shape now and I can make it up and down those stairs all the time, as you get older, your equilibrium gets off and a lot of people fall. And if you break your hip, they say it's the beginning of the end. And I am nowhere near ready for the end. So I need to have a bedroom on the main floor. And I just didn't think about that when I bought this house. I don't know. I was mesmerized by the backyard, which is so amazing. And this sunroom with the brick and everything, I just loved it so much that I didn't think about that. That's something I would do differently. Anyway, the plan has been, I've been thinking, originally I was going to build a house out in Sapulpa, and then I kind of got cold feet on that because of the cost of building, the interest rates going up, everything was out of control. So I sold that piece of land and I decided I'm going to add on right here. Do you see right there, that window? Let's see, right there. That was going to be the entrance to the bedroom and it was going to go out that direction. But I want to pay cash for it. And I figure with the cost of the bedroom, the closet, fabulous closet, Fabulous bathroom. I wanted to put in a jacuzzi and I wanted to add on a new family room. Okay, so it was more than a bedroom. It was going to cost, I think, I don't even know. I haven't even gotten real numbers, but I'm imagining it's going to cost about $500,000. So do I really want to add on and put $500,000 into this house? Or is there a house out there that actually could meet my needs, that would have a bedroom on it? And I found a house, and guess what, you guys? It's literally across the pond. Remember the pond at Jason's house? In his video, we talk about going out on that balcony and looking out at this amazing pond. It's literally across the pond. This time of year, with all the leaves on the trees, we wouldn't be able to see each other. But I'm telling you what, when those leaves fall in the fall and in the winter, I could literally like do hand signals and we could talk to each other. It's that close and it's a direct shot. And I would have a backyard view of that pond as well. So he mentioned it to me when I was at his house at Easter. And so I went and I took a look at it. And I've just been, here's why I haven't made a move on it thus far. The reason is because Christmas. You guys love my Christmas videos. Am I right? Let's get a thumbs up going over here. Let's see. There are 629 people watching currently, and we have 182 likes. So let's get some more likes up there. But Christmas is such a big deal, and I planned for Christmas in January of the year that Christmas is happening. So right after Christmas last year in December, in January, the first week in January, I went to Dallas Market. I selected everything. I have all this new product coming into my home, and I designed it specifically for this house. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know about you, but when I'm doing my Christmas decorating, there are certain areas that every year I go, I didn't get anything for this. And you know what it is mainly? It's my music room. So I have an arched opening in my music room. I never know what to put on there. Last year I did a sphere thing and that looked good. But then the two bookcases on either side of that room, I always feel like I'm sort of using leftovers and just trying to make something look okay. But there's never been like, I plan specifically, I buy specifically for that spot. It's easy to buy for your tree and your staircase and your garlands and, you know, all your decor. But I forget about those areas. This year, I specifically bought gorgeous stuff for all three of those little alcove things in the music room. Plus, you know where my arched entry is that goes into my music room? Wait until you see what I have going on the wall. I bought art pieces that are 6 feet tall. And they are absolutely breathtaking. Like, I so can't wait for it. I've told you guys this in past few lives that I've done, that I am more excited about this Christmas's decorations than I have been that I can ever remember. I've thought about it every month. Now I think about it every week and sometimes every day. Because guess what? When I get back from Nashville and helping Shara with the baby and the boys, I start in on Christmas immediately. So all of that to say, I don't want to move out of this house until I have decorated for Christmas and I have filmed all of it. Meaning I could move into a new house in October and take all this stuff down and move out. It does mean that when my house goes on the market, when people come over, it's going to be decorated for Christmas. What do you guys think of that? I'm so curious. I want to know your opinion. If you were looking for a house, and when, you know, the pictures on Redfin or Zillow are regular pictures, this is what the house looks like, all these different rooms. But then you come to the house, if you walked in, let's say in October, like before Halloween, or November, would you think it was weird that the house was all decorated for Christmas? Because I'm very worried about that. But that's what it would be. Let's see. Wouldn't bother me at all. Okay, good. Rayvetta, that's good. Love it. Totally is a feel good vibe. Okay. All right. Thank you, Dion. And Tracy says, I think it's awesome and will help sell the house. Do you really? Okay. The Kazis say the decorations would make it look awesome. Thank you. Andrea says, would inspire me for the homeowner to have it decorated. Not weird. Okay. Everyone's saying not weird. Okay. I love it. says the number one Commanders fan. Smooth following queue around the world. Okay, that's really smart idea. Christmas decor would look great. Okay, good. I love that. Hey, Beth from Maryland, good to see you. So I'm so happy. Everyone, look at you guys. Can you see all the comments? However, it would make the house look at its best. That's right. I hope so. Let's see. It is true because I think when I go look at houses, one of the things I always think of, and I don't think that everybody thinks this way, but I do. I always think, where would I put my Christmas tree? So this would give people the idea. Plus, they can see in the photographs that are on the listing what the house normally looks like. But here's why I love this house so much. It's actually bigger than this house. Please don't yell at me. Scott and Rick thought I was crazy. You're downsizing to a bigger house. Here's what it is. It's all of the square feet that I currently have in this house would all be on one level. That makes for such comfortable and easy living. The primary bedroom and bathroom and closet, it's all on the main level. And the laundry room is all on the main level. And you come in from the garage on the main level. But it's a 3-story house. So here's the best part, you guys. The top level, I would never need to go up there except for when I'm decorating it and filming it for you guys. Because it has 2 en-suites and a living room in the center. So it's perfect for my adult children and grandchildren to come and visit me. And when Dorian is here and Elaine is here, they come to film. They would have the whole upper floor by themselves. And I can decorate it on a budget and make it, pretty, but not go crazy, right? The middle floor, I'm going to be doing some renovating. I would be redoing the kitchen, and it's got like 80% carpet now. I would take all that carpet out and do wood floors. And I would probably redo the primary bathroom as well. I know it's a big project, but it's content, right? All of next year, I would be able to show you guys what I'm doing in my house. It would make for great videos, and it would be a journey that we'd be going on together. But here is the best selling point of this house. You ready? Do I see some thumbs up? Have we gone up in thumbs up? Yep, 314. All right, we're not even at 50%. I don't know what it takes for you guys. If you're on your phone, I think you have to flip over to something, but you can give a thumbs up. If you're watching on television, be sure to watch on your computer or your phone too, so you can give a thumbs up. I don't know how you do it, but try to do that. The best part is there is a basement. It's a daylight basement, where the basement I have here is like, and it's like 3 or 4 times the size of my current basement, meaning Howard and Studley and Bruce, all of my Christmas decorations would have their entire home. I'm so excited. I need more space for my Christmas decorations. So they get an entire floor. That's what I would do. So all that being said, that's the reason why I love this house. And the back has windows all across it that look out onto that pond, just like Jason's has all those amazing windows that looks out on the pond. It doesn't have a pool, which in my opinion is great because I spend a lot of money every month on pool person. And it's a much smaller yard. So my cost of, gardening and landscaping and everything would be cut in half. So I think that, and the house is less expensive than this house. So I think it's such a good move for me. It's just a matter of, I want to put an offer in on this house at the end of this month. So I would love your prayers. Oh, I have a super fan, just Buddy. Hey, Buddy, thank you so much for the donation. You guys know what that is? There's a super chat thing where if you, I don't know how you sign up to be a part of it, but if you send in, you do a super chat, you can, it turns up nice and big yellow and I can read it and I can see it. That's why I knew even without my glasses on. And what it is it's just a way for viewers and followers to support what I'm doing and help offset the cost of production and all the things that we have to do to continue to bring content to you, free content. on YouTube. So thank you so much, buddy. That was very, very kind of you. I really appreciate it. All right. Do it. You're not getting any younger. I know I'm not getting younger. And that's the thing. I feel like, so Scott and Rick, they were like, this is going to be a lot of work. And then they got, of course, they're realtors, both of them. So they get on their phones and they find these other houses that are already perfect. They look amazing. They're in similar areas, similar price range, but they didn't have the floor plan that I need. And I need content. I mean, my job is as a YouTuber to decorate and renovate and make things beautiful that aren't beautiful to begin with. So it's good for all of us. And they look at me, they think I'm just so old. And I'm like, why, thank you. How thoughtful. So great, you guys, we're up to 427. Oh, that's so good. We're at 50% of the viewers have done the thumbs up. I appreciate that so much. Amelia says she's sending prayers. Beth says, wow, Rebecca, so happy for you. Dion says, love it. You have a lot of living to do, so get what you love. You're making memories. I think so too. And I think too that my plan is to age in place. So this brings me to another topic. I've told you guys that I'm writing a course, and I've kind of given you hints about what it is, that it involves taking a look at how to decorate your home based on the season of life you're in. So that means the income that you have at the time, your level of availability to actually work on your home. And each season, the advice I would give to someone who's newly married, doesn't have any kids yet, and is, both husband and wife or both partners are working, would be completely different than the advice I would give someone my age. So it's a really fascinating concept for this course, because it's such a big deal and it's a big lift. The course is taking longer than I thought, because not only am I writing it, and then you have to go through all the editing and everything, but I film all of it too. So it's not just a written course, it's video at the same time, which is really cool. We have another super fan, Debbie, being me, sent in $5. Thank you, Debbie. That was super sweet of you. I appreciate your support, and that means a lot to me. And I'm glad that you are being you. That's a great name. Okay. Let's see. DS Cox says, favorite way to find contractors, Thumbtack, or actually, I've never used Thumbtack. I think I've heard of people who found people that way, and they've had really good results because people can leave their comments. I actually ask people. I feel like word of mouth is the most effective way to do that. And Heath Watson, hey, Heath. Hey, Rebecca, in the last house tour, the man was a maximum decorator. When do you draw the line between too much on a wall and a wall well done? That is a good question, Heath. And thank you so much for the donation. That was very, very kind of you. You do that a lot. Heath is a huge contributor and support of this channel. So y'all can say thank you to Heath, because he's part of what makes it possible for me to be here every week. There is a line at which it's too much. And I think you have to have really good taste and be able to identify that. And I usually can tell which is and which isn't. Oh, my pool guy is here. That's good, because tonight we're filming the reveal of my backyard, and my pool's a mess. So anyway, to hit that line, it's a rough line. And some people may think that that Steve's place was too much. That, I don't know if that's why you're asking the question. I personally didn't think it was too much, but as we were walking through his place, I commented a few times, hey, you don't know when to stop, because he's just, you kind of create this pattern of constantly updating and making it better and making it nicer. And I feel like, remember I mentioned to him when he got into that, the primary bedroom, he was thinking about doing like shiplap on the back wall or some sort of thing. And I said, I wouldn't. Was it in the bedroom or it was in the guest bedroom? Might have been the guest bedroom. My point was, I think it looks so good the way it is. You got to know when to stop. So it's a good question. And how do you determine that? It's really based on your own personal taste and what you want to do. And thank you. Jim says, hey, Heath Watson, we love you. Thank you, Jim. I agree. We do love you, Heath. So I don't know if that answers your question, but I think when it starts to look like a mess and stuff everywhere, when it starts to look like stuff, that's when you've gone too far. I felt like Steve's house was so well appointed. In fact, that leads me to another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. I wanted to say thank you so much for being so responsive to Steve. You guys, his video went up just 1 week ago today at this time. And you know that his video already has 100, it's almost at 150,000 views, like 140 something. That's a really good view count in a week's time. But what's more impressive about his video is that he has 1,400 comments on his video. That is probably, I haven't looked at all, 500 plus videos I have, but it's probably in the top. It's definitely the top commented video of this year. And it may be one of the top of all times. Although I think the year that I made a book wreath, remember the book wreath out of a Bible? There was a lot of comments on there and they were not nice. That still cracks me up. Anyway, I didn't do it on purpose, okay? Just in case you've joined now and you have no idea what I love. I love place, but be finished. There you go. Hi, Rebecca. Anna Rojas from Fresno, California. I am retired home stager decorator. To answer your question, it would definitely help with the sale. Thank you. I appreciate that, Anna. Well, then I guess I don't have anything to worry about, right? I just have to get the house photographed. By the time I get back from Nashville to the time that I start decorating, I've got like about a 5-day period of time before the 1st of September. And that's when I start. So that's when I am going to fly my videographer / photographer out here from Denver, Colorado, so she can get shots of my house before Christmas begins, because we won't have another time. Backyard reveal. I can't wait to see that. Okay, so that's the other thing. When you're doing backyard, when you're doing things that are seasonal, in the past, I've done backyard reveals and they come out about this time of year, like August. I've even put them up in September. That's like putting up a Christmas video in February. Like, no one's interested in that. So the video doesn't perform as well. So I am filming this year's backyard video and I'm saving it to put up next year in February or March. Isn't that exciting? Okay, so let me finish this thing about Steve's thing. So with 1,400 comments, that is remarkable. And I want you to know, I read comments. I don't have time to read all 1,400, but I read a lot of them. But Steve has read every single comment. And he personally told me yesterday that he wanted me to convey to you guys how much he has appreciated your kindness, your thoughtfulness. Hey, we have 503 thumbs up. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. It just means the world to him. He's just kind of enjoyed every day logging on and reading everyone's comments. And I think he's going to respond to some of them. He said, should I respond? I was afraid to. I didn't know if I should. And I said, of course you should. That's awesome. People would love to hear from you. So maybe you'll hear from it. If you haven't seen the video of Steve's place, obviously with that many comments, and I would say 99.9 of them are positive, you should definitely watch it after you finish this live. Okay, but I did want to read to you. To see this, I read one of the comments yesterday, and it was so good. Like, so good that I sat back in my chair and went, wow. I wish I could talk like that. I wish I could talk like that. I was like intimidated, but it was such an eloquent an eloquently written comment that I screenshotted and I printed it up because I wanted to read it to you guys. Wait till you hear this. I actually read this to Steve and he had read it before, but he was like, oh, that is so nice. So this is actually from a viewer whose name is ADSF. Okay. ADSF, if you are watching, I have no idea. If anyone sees if ADSF is on here, let me know. But let me read to you ADSF's comment. He or she said, "This is without a doubt one of my favorite homes you've ever showcased on your channel. What makes this home truly extraordinary is not just its aesthetic, but the unmistakable presence of cultivated taste, the kind that cannot be imitated, rushed, or bought. Each piece, each detail speaks of someone who understands beauty not as decoration, but as a language." How poetic is that? This person goes on to say, these are not trendy reproductions meant to impress, but original, storied objects chosen with intention and soul. There is an art to creating a space that feels both timeless and deeply personal, where nothing is loud, yet everything resonates. This is refinement in its purest form, a quiet confidence, a masterful restraint, and a level of discernment that only comes from genuine passion and inner elegance. Really? I don't know about you, but I needed to take a shower after that. That was the most eloquently written comment I've ever heard in my entire career. And I've been on here I'm going on 16 years now. Fabulous G says, "Rebecca, you look fabulous. Thank you." And Fabulous G has left a donation of $10. Thank you. She says, "Keep living and dreaming. You bring so much joy with your content, more than you know." Oh, that is the sweetest thing ever. Thank you so much. You're right, Gail. That's a beautiful message. Exactly. Mic drop. Perfect, Beth. That's it. Okay, so I wanted to read it to you because I thought it was so well worded and it was so impressive that I thought I got to share this. But at the same time, I thought, oh, no, wait a minute. If I share this, will it make people feel like, oh, I can never leave a comment again because I don't write like that? Girl, guy, I don't write like that. I mean, in fact, I don't even spell correctly. So that's what scares me about leaving comments. But honestly, it's just so nice to read a comment like that. And I don't want it to make any of you feel intimidated, because that's not the point of reading it to you. It's just to say, whoever this person is, if you're watching, I want you to reach out to me. I want you to write my biography. I want you to write a book of some sort. I mean, you're probably a writer, right? Good Lord. And I can't spell well, so I don't know, but I'm thinking it was all spelled correctly too. That you get points all the way around. All that to say that Steve was so touched by that comment and all of the comments. Some people just said, "Your house is so beautiful. I love it." Or that style is so similar to mine, or "I can relate to this." Those comments are every bit as valuable. In fact, it's taken me years to get to this point, but even negative comments, I'm thankful for, because a comment is a comment. And I want you to know, on YouTube, comments are highly valuable. Leaving a comment is what feeds the AI, I'm thinking, algorithm on YouTube that lets YouTube know this is a popular video. People like it. People are engaged. And what YouTube does is then it serves it up to other people. That is honestly our goal, is to be seen by as many people as possible. That's the business that we're in. And so it means a lot when you leave a comment. So don't let that stop you. Okay, David Jones, you must have come in late. So I'm going to tell you guys, Are you moving to Nashville? So those of you who have joined along the way, we're at 900 people, you guys. That's fantastic. And we have more than 50% thumbs up. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I wonder if I can put a thumbs up. If I hit it, will it do it? Nope. Well, I'm just going to have to trust somebody else. All right. Somebody just hung up because it's at $8.99. Rude. Kidding. All right. What was I talking about? I read you the comment. Wasn't that amazing? Please don't let that intimidate any of you from leaving any kind of comment that you leave. We appreciate it. Okay. Yes. So well written. I know. Magical Wed says, I love your hair. Thank you. Sometimes here's the thing. I'm going through some more skin cancer treatments. See this one here? Can you see that? I have a thing right there and one over here that they burned off this week. So I'm not allowed to put on any self-tanning cream. And when you have white hair and white skin, super white skin, I feel like it doesn't look great. I'm used to using a self-tanner to give myself some color with the contrast of the hair. So right now I don't feel all that cute, but thank you so much. I love your Tulsa home. You've decorated it so nicely, especially at Christmas. Thank you, Mary. Let's see. The Red Knight 100 says, hey, Rebecca, big fan of yours. And I'm also a big fan of a big Christmas person. That's awesome. Let me just tell you guys, another thing I wanted to mention is, and this was a suggestion. I'm sorry. I'd have to look back to find out the name of the person who suggested it, but I was very thankful last month when I did a live. She is a member of the Design Sessions. If you don't know what the Design Sessions are, it is a online library of digital content that is exclusive, never been on YouTube. It's only for people who sign up for it. It is a paid platform. It's $9.99 a month, and it is the best thing I've ever done, and it is life-changing. I hear it all the time. So, oh shoot, I meant to bring, darn it, I forgot about it. I talked to Angela about this yesterday. I forgot. I was going to show you. So we have this thing on the Design Sessions that, you know, it's basically like going to interior design school. It'll change your game on your home, I promise. But we do this thing. I do it every month. It's on the first Friday of each new month at noon. It's called the MDCs, and it's only available to members of the Design Sessions. They can send me photos of their home throughout the month, and each month I gather up 3 to 5, depending on how big the questions are, and I print the photos and I draw on them with a Sharpie. And I give them suggestions of things to do. And I'm so sorry, I meant to print up. Last month, we had one of our members send in photos that she had, updated photos that she had taken my advice and done. And it was incredible. In her bedroom, it was incredible. I was so proud of her. So I showed it on the last MDC. And we put them up every month, but they're up all the time. So you can watch past MDCs. And what's cool about it is, maybe you have a corner fireplace, or maybe you have a weird, vaulted ceiling, or maybe you have like a small space and your fireplace runs right to the edge and you don't know if you can do window treatments there or not. Or a lot of questions are about window treatments. In fact, like, how high should I go? You say to take them to the ceiling, but I have 20-foot ceiling. Should I take them that high? So what I do is I go in and I draw on these photos. What I'm going to do for the next 3 months, we'll still do a few of these monthly design challenges, MDC, but I'm going to do Christmas ones. So I've asked my members to send in photos of their house from last Christmas that I can share with my audience. And if there's anything that I see that I think, okay, I love what you did here, but next year try this, or what do you think about doing a ceiling treatment above your tree? Or I love your tree, but the topper you did is way too big for the balance of your tree. Or it looks too dark. Or maybe you could add this color this year. Whatever their questions are, I'm going to critique their Christmas decorating. So if you're not a member of the Design Sessions, you might want to join because it's amazing. And, you can join at any time. You can quit at any time. I don't suggest that you quit. I think you should stay a member forever, but, that's just me. Ada, Halloween, would you consider doing a video on what you have learned being a YouTuber for so long. Your work is phenomenal. I might. I think when I think about it, and I think of one of my videos not that long ago, I shared how many hundreds of thousands of videos are uploaded every day. I don't have the statistics in front of me, but it's insane. So there are many, many, many new YouTubers and a lot of young people even people who've watched me for so many years, and now they're like, adults, and they want to start a YouTube channel and they don't know how to do it. And what have I learned? And I think it would be an interesting concept. I don't know how well the video would do, but yeah, I would consider doing that. Thank you for bringing up that idea, that suggestion, because I think it could be interesting. Okay, let's see. Mandy says, you are very beautiful and I love your style. You are so inspiring and I watch you all the time. Christmas is my fave and I can't wait to watch every year. Thank you, Mandy. I can't wait for you to see this year as well. Oh, he says, I was an MDC contributor. Love Rebecca's comments. Thank you. Yeah, Heath, you're the one who had that extra room next to your living room, right? Yeah, Heath did a great job and he sent in ongoing update photos and stuff too. Yes, Heath, I know who you are. Let's see. Carol Ann says, love the idea of viewers' homes for Christmas decorating. Marvelous idea. Thank you. Terry, I have a corner fireplace with a top nook to place a TV, but have no idea what to do with the space. I have choose to not put a TV there. Yeah. I'll tell you what, to this day, so many people have asked me to do a video on corner fireplaces, and I have not done one. And it's, I've thought about doing a video on when you go to look at a house, what to look for and what to avoid. And a corner fireplace is one of the things I would avoid because it's hard to decorate around it unless the room is huge. If the room is huge and you have a corner fireplace, it's not a big deal. But if it's a small room, and a lot of times the homes that have corner fireplaces are small, which is why the contractor stuffed a fireplace in there and there's not enough room to the right or to the left for it to feel balanced or to have any kind of symmetry or for it to even look great. And you're stuck having to put your furniture in certain ways. It's really tough. I may do it someday, but if you become a member of the design sessions and you send me your photos, I will give it my best shot, I promise, even though I haven't made an actual video about the subject. Okay, please do your wait too long. Please do, or what happened to what happened here? I'm sorry, I can't find that one. Cindy says, I have learned so much from you. Got a liberal arts degree at Fullerton JC in the 70s, and I still have learned so much. That's great. Thank you so much. You must be because you're talking about being a design sessions member. Would decorate differently for Christmas, says Happy Harriet. Question, would you decorate different for Christmas if you lived in the Southern Hemisphere? It can be 100 degrees on Christmas Day. Yes. I don't know that I would decorate differently, but I would definitely you could go with a tropical warm feel, and that does play into the style of your home. However, I have been known when I was in California to do flocked trees with the Winter Wonderland look because I was trying so hard to go, okay, I know it's this outside, but I am desperate for Christmas. I felt like that when I lived in California a lot, especially when I was decorating in September and October when it was like 100 and some degrees out while I was decorating. That was always really hard. It's still hot here too in September, but it does get nice and cool and chilly for the holidays. I love that. I came in late. Are you moving to Nashville? Lynn, no, I am not. I am going to Nashville to welcome in my brand new grandbaby who's going to be born tomorrow. Little girl, her name is going to be Jenny. And it's my daughter, Shara, who's pregnant, and this is their third child. So I'm going out to take care of the other two kids and to help Shara any way I can. She just moved into a brand new house. And to meet my brand new baby granddaughter, Jenny. So super excited about that. No, I'm not moving, but if you came in late, you probably don't know that, wait, okay, you probably don't know that we've been talking about me selling this house and moving to another house here in Tulsa. That's just across the pond from my friend Jason, whose home I toured just about a month ago. And a lot of you loved his house. Christmas help would be fun. Yes. Terry says, how do I become a member? If I'm not mistaken, Angela has put a in the description box below this video. When this live stream is done, you can go back to the video and there should be a drop down box, and in the bottom there'll be a link to how to sign up. So just so you know, you can watch it on your TV. I think you'd have to mirror it, but we have an app too. So from your phone or your pad, you can log on the app, which makes it super easy to handle. Look how cool and young we are. That was one of the things that Shara and Tyler brought to the team, which is really cool. If I had been on my own when we were in Kenmore, I would never have done it. It's like, those kinds of things are overwhelming to me. So I love it when I have people on my team that are young and innovative. That's good. But you can go there. If you can't find it in this video, go to any video, go watch Steve's video, and then description box below, there'll be a link to sign up for the design sessions. And the other thing is just go to my website. And my website is really hard to find. It's www.rebeccarobeson.com. We tried to make it easy for you. Okay. No, she's visiting her daughter in Nashville. I'm from Southern Hemisphere, and I loved my flock tree in the summer. I'm so used to decorating like that now in the summer. It wouldn't feel right without it anymore. And that's Palmer's on Holiday. Good for you. See, we're on the same page. So basically you are moving. Answer, yes or no? Yes. Well, I actually don't know yet because I haven't put down the offer on the house yet. I'm actually trying to get, I'll find out today if I pre-qualify for the loan. I can definitely afford that house, but the deal is because I have to live here long enough to decorate for Christmas and film it and sell my house, I'm going to, for a period of time, own 2 mortgages. Scary, scary, scary. And I can afford to do that. It's just a matter of if the bank thinks I can afford to do that. You know, those banks, they can be tough. So I guess I'll let you know soon. Okay, it'll probably be in my on Facebook. I'll announce whether or not I got pre-qualified and I can get that house. I hope so. I hope nobody buys it. Please pray. Well, actually pray for God's will, because if it's not where God wants me to live, I don't want to move. I want to do what's the best thing. What is this special time meeting your new grandchild? Well, I get there next Tuesday and I fly in late and I check into a hotel. So probably I will meet the baby on Wednesday. I'll go to the hospital after I go see the boys and see the baby. So I'm excited. Let's see. Have you set a pretty high bar? Wait, you have set a pretty high bar. I love the nutcrackers and the half Christmas wreath in the music room wall. Thank you. Thank you. I know. Well, just emailed Christmas pics to you. Thank you, Heath. Good. So we can definitely show that in the next MDC. So you be sure to log on so you can see yourself. I'm a Design Sessions member and I love it. Thank you so much, Rebecca, for sharing all the information with us. All right, Amelia, Todd, thank you. So all of you watching, almost 900 of you right now watching, if you're not a member of the Design Sessions, Amelia says she loves it. So you should check it out. And honestly, it'll be your best bang for your buck and it'll change your life. Okay. Hope the best for you. My prayers for you. Thanks, Jim. I just joined. Yay, Terry. Do you mean like during this live you joined? Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. Happy dance. And any of you who are members of the Design Sessions, join me in the happy dance for Terry. All right, Terry, glad you're along for the ride. It's going to be great. I know you're going to love it. And I can't wait to see if you submit something to me on the MDCs. How do you feel about, Stephanie says, how do you feel about people decorating for Christmas before Halloween is over as someone who does it for a living? Okay, I have mixed emotions. Number one, I don't decorate for Halloween. I just have never gotten into the holiday. I did when my kids were little, but even then I didn't decorate scary stuff. Because I have to decorate so early for Christmas, obviously I miss having an opportunity to decorate for Halloween. If you're asking about what I think about other people decorating before Halloween, it doesn't bother me. I mean, I applaud people who decorate as early as they can. I mean, not in June, but because I know that having your decorations up early before you think is necessary, before most people do, it just frees you up to actually enjoy the holidays. And if you put a lot into it, like I do, having your decorations up for a longer period of time is wonderful. Will people think you're weird? Do you really care? I mean, look at the things that people say about me. Do I care? No. I like to do what I want to do. And I suppose if you lived, okay. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Okay, Steve, right? Steve, the guy with the Ralph Lauren looking classic home. Guess what? I spoke to him just today, and he has agreed to let me come and film a home tour of his house at Christmas time. What do you think? Can you imagine with those colors that he has in that house and his Christmas decorations? I just think it's going to be absolutely fabulous. So I texted him and he said yes. And then we talked today and I said, okay, there's just one little thing that, I'm so glad you want to do it, but you should know that I have to film it the last week in October. And he's like, oh, I know, that's the downside, because you want your Christmas decorating videos to go up in the month of November. Some of them even earlier, like October. I'll have some like trends videos and unboxing videos and stuff in October. But you don't want to have your Christmas videos go up in December. So he thought about it. And you guys, Steve has agreed to let me come. He's going to have his house completely finished by the last week in October. And he decorates for Halloween. So he said the inside will be decorated. He'll put his wreath on the front door, but for Halloween night, he'll take his wreath off and put up whatever Halloween stuff that he normally does. So that could be an answer for you too. If you want to decorate before Halloween, but still, but not the outside of your house, just the inside. Okay. I hope that answers your questions. Let's see, where are we going? This is going to be amazing to see Steve's house. I know, Heath, isn't it? Okay, meet the Ruckers. Hey, Ruckers, people that leave their decorations up year round is what annoys me. Yeah, me too. I mean, when you leave your Christmas decorations up year round, okay, this is I'm going to make a very judgmental statement, okay? Like, who am I to judge? People judge me all the time, and it's very annoying. And I'm like, what's it like to be all-knowing? What's it like to know everything? Because you'd be shocked at some of the comments people leave. Anyway, oh gosh, I finally lost my train of thought. That's the first time that's happened today. It happens when I think about those people. Oh yeah, people leaving their decorations up year round. I think it's a sign of laziness. It's like not making your bed because you know that tonight you're going to go back to bed anyway. So you leave them up all year round. Now, there may be people who just love Christmas so much that they don't care. They have it up all the time. For me personally, as more on the normal side, I would say, I feel like having them up for 2-3 months at the most is ideal. Too much for sure. Like all of November and all of December. That is like, to me, that's the perfect setup. Because it's long enough to fully enjoy. It's also early enough to be able to enjoy all of the holidays and not be so rushed and stressed out because you decided to start decorating after Thanksgiving. But it's not long enough where you get bored of it. Because to me, the magic of Christmas, part of the magic is the fact that it goes away all year. And then when you bring it back out, it feels new and special and magical and full of memories. And gosh, I wish I was that person. Hold on a second. I got to get that. Is it AGS or something? AGAD. SF. I wish I was ADSF because I could write such beautiful lyrical things. ADSF, you want to write some stuff for me that I can say and pretend it was mine for my Christmas videos? Okay, Beth says, I want to order my tree now. I'm going with an artificial one this year. Are there any trees you recommend on the Amber Marie site yet? Okay, I'll give you guys the trees that are on there from last year. I recommended them last year, and I think they're gorgeous and beautiful. I will tell you, I'll give you the heads up, and this will be in my trends video, which I've seen a few Christmas trends videos that have already come out, and I wanted to see what other people were saying. Mine's going to be completely different. So I hope that doesn't confuse you, but I want to do one that's helpful to you. One of the big trends this year is we saw a lot fewer flocked at market this year than we saw green. My whole house will be completely green greens. You know what I'm saying? Like all of my garlands, my tree itself will be green. Don't get me wrong. If you've bought a flocked tree and you've seen me do flocked year after year, you're still good. You're not out of style. You're good. But if you're going to buy a new tree, I don't know. I think you have to just ask yourself which appeals to you more. Do you love that dreamy white look? And are the ornaments and things you have going to look better on white? Or do you love the green? So I'm going to go with green, and everything, even my ceiling. You know, do you guys know I still have those up? Have I shown you that before? The reason is it's a lot of work to put those up, and I'm going to add all these green things this year. Oh my God, wait till you see, you guys. It is going to be so incredible. I can hardly wait. Okay, let's see. So I would say anything that's on the Amber Marie website is great. I don't think the tree that I'm getting this year is on their site yet. You could call the store and ask them. They may have gotten them in. If they've gotten them in, they may be already on the site. Okay. Carmen Lopez says, design sessions has taught me so much on how to decorate. It is worth every penny. I pay yearly one time, and I don't have to worry the rest of the year. I also learned SketchUp. Yay, Carmen. I love hearing that. Don't you love SketchUp? It takes all the guesswork away. It takes a little bit of time to learn it. And the more you do it, the more you practice it, the better you'll get. But that has been one of the best tools ever. Okay, here's Ada. She says, I live in Florida and decorate my small apartment on November 1st. Good for you. See, would you agree that it takes so much of the stress away from the holidays on their own? If you leave them year round, the decorations get ruined over time. And then when you use them, they look awful and dirty. That probably is true too. You know, they're going to get dusty. So yeah. I want to do navy themed Christmas. Okay. This is also going to be in my trends video. Gosh, am I giving away all this stuff? Well, you got to watch the trends video when it comes out. But when I was at market, I talked to a guy that I know who works in one of the biggest manufacturing showrooms. And I asked him about trends for this year. And he said, this year included, but do you know what the most popular color for decorations is around the world? The number one most popular theme color is, I would have said red and green. I think that, 8 out of 10 Christmases are red, green, gold, and silver. He said it's not red and green. The number one most popular color last year, and they think it'll be again this year, blue. I was shocked. And many of you who've watched me for a long time know that the year that I did the cobalt blue Christmas in my San Diego home, which is one of my favorite Christmases ever. It's so dreamy. And so that sharp contrast of white and blue, and it's like a cobalt blue, which is different than navy. Navy is really popular this year, by the way. It just was so dreamy. But that year, it was so hard to find cobalt blue balls and ornaments. And after that, they started getting easier and easier. See, I signed up for the design sessions as well. Said Tosh P. Clips. Thank you. I'm excited to get some ideas to redecorate my home now that I'm an empty nester. Exactly. That is exactly what you're going to get. And I tell you what, the design sessions videos will, what's the word, complement or go really, really, really well with my course that's coming out. And there is an entire section on empty nesters. What does it mean when all of a sudden your kids are gone and you now have, probably, at least my experience was, oh my gosh, we actually do make money. All those years the kids were home, I felt like I never had any money. And once they were gone, it was like, wow, we actually have some usable funds now. And so we did a bunch of projects in our home and things like that. So I'll talk to you about the empty nester scenario. And we also go into retirement and aging in place. And I realized that I'm like 3 years away from the last season in my book. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm almost dead. Oh my God. Okay. I need to replace my tree. Okay, Terry, you do it. Is Sarah coming down? Says DS Cox. Yes. Sarah is coming and she's going to be here for 10 days. Last year, she only came for a week. This time she's coming for 10 days. I'm so excited to have her. We've kind of got this down to a science of how we work together, and it's phenomenal. And, we know which things she excels on and which things I excel in, and both of us can do all things, but there's just certain things like she doesn't feel as comfortable with, and that is ribbons. And there's certain things that I don't feel as comfortable with, or I don't feel like I'm even as good as she is. And that's the picks and the sprays. She's so good at filling in the picks and the sprays. So maybe we should do a video just on that, where she teaches you all of her secrets on picks and sprays. And I teach you, I should write that down. And I teach you, we'll do a Sarah, Rebecca, sorry, I'm writing down Rebecca, ribbons and bows. And when we say that, I don't just mean how to make a bow, but how to weave the ribbon in and through. She says, Rebecca, you make it look like it's just sort of floating and the air is moving. I'm like, I know, right? Yeah. And then she does the picks and sprays. Okay. What do you think of that idea? Should we do a video like that? Let me know. Okay, let's see. I pay for the design sessions yearly too. Good. Thank you, Beth. How long did it take you to become skilled with SketchUp? I'm intimidated. Well, mine was by necessity. I would say probably the first 1 or 2 projects I tried to do, there'd be times when I'd go, oh no, I didn't mean that line. I go to erase it and I'd erase the whole thing, or I'd use the move tool and the whole thing went, so you have to know how to go undo. But I think it's just a matter of, I don't know. I don't know how to tell you. Is it in a matter of hours? Is it in a matter of months? Is it in a matter of weeks? I don't know. Just the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll get and the more confident you get. And at some point, I do need to do another series. So for those of you who don't know, on the design sessions, I include, I think, 8 or 9 videos, maybe it's 11. I don't know. I do a series on beginner SketchUp. SketchUp is the 3D modeling program that I use in my design practice. And you may have seen in some of my videos, it's how I design everything is through SketchUp. And I teach a course on it, and it comes with your membership. So it's no additional cost. But it is one of those things that more people feel intimidated by, so they don't take advantage of it. And I feel like it's so sad because there's a lot that you can do with it. Okay. So create with Cindy. Hi there. Hi, Rebecca. I'm on the decorating committee for a church. We plan on doing a big remodeling job. Do you ever design churches? Something we can reference from? Yes. Look back at a video that I put up, and it was probably, I want to say 6-7 months. Go to my channel. And when you get to the channel page, hit on videos, and it'll drop down all the most recent videos. There's a video, the thumb, I'm standing here, and I think I'm wearing a blue. I'm wearing a blue. That's how I remember. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's basically, I take you back through old projects that have never been seen on YouTube and show you the before and afters. And in there, it includes the narthex of my church. It's not the whole church, but it does show the North X, and that could be maybe a bit of a inspiration for you. All right, and good with you, Cindy. God bless and good luck. I think that's exciting. Okay, Rebecca, you're so fabulous, darling. I love your classic style. Thank you, Carol. Yes, the video with you and Sarah. You like that idea? All right, Carmen. Thank you. Yes, would love the video, says Terry. That would be awesome video, says Jim. Christine says, yes, so many friends ask me how to what? Do ribbons? I'm not sure what you're responding to, but I'm thinking that's it. Life-changing home design course had a great SketchUp lesson. Did it? I can't remember. But you're right. Life-changing home design course was amazing. And this next course, I think, is going to be even better. Oh, it's as informative, but it's how to get to your end goal faster. So we don't mince on the important things, but we do try to, like, how do you accomplish and get to your goal as fast and as inexpensively as possible is kind of the bottom line. All right. Tracy says, yes, would love for you and Sarah to do something, do some how-to videos. I'm always afraid of ruining expensive ribbon and spend too much time trying to come up with the look and procedure. Well, Tracy, that's because you are a massive researcher. And by the way, so is Sarah. Sarah's one of those people that will research everything before she does anything. And I so admire that. I'm one of those people that dives in head first and then goes, oh my gosh, what just happened? Okay. Aria says, hola from the Dominican Republic. Oh my gosh, I've been on here over an hour. Why didn't you guys tell me? I've been on too long. An hour and 10 minutes. That is long. Okay. Do you guys like long videos? I got to ask you, I want to see your responses here, because we've been getting notifications from YouTube that this next year, 2026, YouTube is really going in big on encouraging long format videos, like an hour long. And to be honest with you, I've been on YouTube for 16 years, and that has always been considered suicide. Like, it's a big deal that I put up 45-minute videos. You know, that's completely against what YouTube has always said. And I think the reason is because people don't watch through the whole way. So when they jump out of a video before it's over, it kind of docks the video. It gives a negative impression to the algorithm saying, oh, people didn't like this video. And I'm like, no, the UPS man came. It was the doorbell. I'm sure they'll be back. I mean, it could be, right? So doing long format videos has never been my thing, but now they've changed and they want us to do that. So I'd be curious to know if you would watch, you know, I think Jason's video was almost an hour long, and a lot of people seem to love it. Why would want to say that? Of course, we want you here as long as possible, but yeah, no one has huge blocks of time. Exactly. Oh, Christmas morning, did Santa wrap his gifts for your kids and leave them unwrapped? I just found out Santa and his elves don't wrap for everyone. Really? Stephanie, who told you that? You know, I mean, Santa is whoever you, the parent, makes them out to be. So I think you get to decide that. And if he does, how rude. Why would Santa not wrap for everybody? That just seems weird. I mean, I hope it's not on a merit thing, but maybe it's more like some people think that the toys should be out under the tree. Maybe it's like the mom and dad, that's kind of their, you know, their tradition that's brought in. Maybe their parents did that. That's probably true. I mean, I think I've seen like Dick Van Dyke and they did that or something. How many of you watch Dick Van Dyke? All right, I've been on here way too long. What to do with muscat traps? Marvin J, it's a good thing I stayed. Marvin just left me a lovely contribution. Thank you. Can you do a series on extreme home makeover TV show fails and what you would have done to fix this situation? Oh, me personally, I think that'd be super fun. I used to go through magazines and go, why'd they do that? And why'd they do that? But I feel like it's mean. Wouldn't that be mean? Do I really want to be seen that way? My mother said that she loved turning 80. Trust me, I'm nowhere near that. But she said she loved turning 80 because you can say and do anything and get away with it. And maybe that's true. Maybe I'll try it. Excellent idea. And no, not mean. Well, thank you. You think so? You think that'd be fun? Thank you, Shamila. Okay, you guys from Pakistan. Let me finish that off. I think 45 minutes would be good. Okay, mom and dad's gifts, Santa gifts. Only get gifts if you believe. Oh, well, I believe in certain things, and I get gifts all the time. I'm enjoying seeing small spaces and projects. I live in a studio. I know, right? Oh, guys, good. So let me tell you, I got one last thing to announce before I go. Next week, the video that's coming out, this will be while I'm in Nashville. So I needed to tell you, I told you I won't be here next week. That means I won't be filming, but I'll still have a video that goes up. And that is my friend Kelly. Remember Kelly's ranch style home that she had in San Diego? She had the chickens and the goats and the horse and all the dogs and all that kind of stuff. Remember, you guys loved her house. So many people loved her house and left such lovely comments. I am going to get to tour one of her spec homes. Remember? Well, I don't know if you heard that. Actually, that was something we recorded. So what Kelly does, she's not an interior designer like I am. I design for clients. People hire me. I get to know them. I find out what they want, what their budget is, what colors, what themes, what textures they're drawn to, and I design homes specifically for them. A spec home is a home that's built with the intent to sell it to someone you don't know. So Kelly has made a very successful career out of purchasing land. Her son is a builder. They have an architect. They build magnificent, gorgeous homes that I will never be able to afford. And most of you won't be able to either. I'm just saying. I would hope there'd be one or two people who follow me who could spend $20 million on a home, but most of us can't and probably never will. So she designs those kinds of homes. Are they realistic? No, but they are beautiful. And they go to a very, the 1% of the 1% of the people who buy these houses. But she took me to one when I was in California and we toured it together. And you guys, this house is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. And it's just an interesting concept because it's completely different than what I did, where I had to get to know a client. For her, she designs and they build based on the audience they think is going to want to purchase a home in that location at that dollar amount. And just so you know, I toured the home when it had just finished and they were just putting it on the market. It's already sold. Not trying to sell you a house. The house sold already. So we were fortunate enough to be in there in that window of time. That was great. But I think it'd be very fun for you to see, not because, you can't afford it, but still, it's so fun to see these amazing houses and to see her design skills. You got to meet her. She's the sweetest, most genuine person. So many of you loved her. But to see that other side of the interior design world when you're building for someone and you're designing for someone who doesn't exist. They exist somewhere, but you hope that you hit it on the mark. And clearly she did because the house sold within a couple of weeks. So congratulations to her. So be sure to watch next Thursday at 2 p.m. Central to check out Kelly's spec home in the gorgeous Rancho Santa Fe area of San Diego, California. So I know you're going to love that. Secondly, be sure to look at the description box below. Join the design sessions if you haven't already. And just know that next spring, our course on seasons is going to be coming out probably, I'm thinking March of next year. We decided to put it aside because of Christmas, and it takes all of my efforts and all of my team's efforts. So first of the year, we'll have something amazing for you. That's going to be life-changing, I hope. And it will fit in every single season, no matter what season of life you're in. So I want to say goodbye to all of you. Thank you so much for watching. And let's see. Neat, mean, not mean. Just frame it as what Rebecca would do. That's true. Okay. All right. Well, thanks, you guys. I appreciate you weighing in on this. Shirley says, keep it to 1 hour. I know. I'm sorry. I went over. Oh, she's talking about videos. You look beautiful, Rebecca. Love the updates on you. Thank you. Bravo, Rebecca. Will be there to watch. Looking forward to the seasons Vita. I don't know what that means, but videos, I think maybe. Sorry. Sorry, video. Thanks, Janae. Lisa says bye. Bye, Rebecca says Jim. Kathy says bye for now. Next Thursday at 2. What time zone? Central. I live in Central America. Well, not Central America. I live in the middle of America. Thank you for keeping us on your toes. Thank you, Margarita. Thank you, Isabel. All right. My Yard of Flowers. Let's go to Nashville, Tennessee. Woo! Thanks, guys. Next time I talk to you, I'll be able to tell you how fabulous and precious and beautiful my new granddaughter is. All right. I will see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye.